everybody, how's it going? It's Kelly from MAMG Let's Play, and it has been a long time since I've recorded anything for the channel at all, and I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to fill you guys in. At the same time, I'm kind of coming down with something. I hope I don't, because you'll find out here soon enough. Well, not that anybody wants to get sick, but either way, my voice may not be where it needs to be for me to record, but if I don't record anything right here, right now, I don't know when I'm going to be able to film anything. So the last time I even filmed anything was back in November, and I can't even remember how long ago that was, like the exact date, because I was going to come back for Thanksgiving break, and then everything happened. So let's just say from the point where I took a break till now, we've had to go to Atlanta probably about 4 or 5 separate times. We had to go to a hospital for an emergency. Everybody's okay. To a certain extent, of course, but like I'm fine, Amanda's fine, everything like that, everything is good. But we had to go down there because somebody had a fall, and they ended up breaking, or I think they fractured part of their spine, something like. It wasn't good, to say the least. But anyways, that was like the week of Black Friday. So we rushed down there, made sure everybody was okay, came back up, and a few days later, we had to go back down because we had to go to a funeral. And I don't want to say too much about it because it's kind of personal info. I don't even want to say on whose side or anything like that, but obviously a death in the family is hard for anyone. It wasn't the same person that went to the hospital, which is what kind of people were expecting. But it was just a crazy time. So we had to go back down there, went to the funeral, came back up, and I think that was like the week of and the week after Black Friday. After that, just holiday madness happened with Amanda working retail, and I'm actually gonna start working at a new job. Actually, by the time you see this, I will have started working at my new job, but I had to go for an interview. And I think it was before I went to Atlanta for one of those trips. I had to go up there, interview, come back, go to Atlanta, and then go there for the weekend, come back up, and it was just crazy. But I thought the interview went okay. I wasn't too hopeful about it though, because they were worried about my commute. Some of you might know that I drive about an hour to work now. The other place that I guess for spoilers is I'm going to start working is an hour and a half away. So it's going to be 3 hours a day of me driving, not like on a train or on a bus where I can just kind of throw on some headphones and play my DS or Switch or watch YouTube videos. No, I'm going to be driving this entire time. Nobody else in the car with me. It's going to be fun. I'm really glad I'm an introvert to say the least. But anyways, so I got the interview there, and they were like, we're really worried about your commute. You interviewed really well, but you know, we're going to look at other people. And I said, okay, that's fine. You know, it is what it is. Because it wasn't even an interview that I thought was going to happen. It kind of fell into my lap after a certain number of situations arose. So come back home and go back to where I was working, and they offered me a translator position. And I was like, oh, sweet. Like, maybe this is why I got turned down at the other place. Maybe they're looking for something else, and I'm meant to be here. I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to keep on moving forward. And then a week after that, I got a job offer at the place I interviewed at before. So I was put in this really tough situation of, do I want to stay where I'm at now and aware of all the problems that are occurring, try to push through it, or go to a new place that has a lot of forward thinking and a lot of forward momentum? I don't want to say too much because I don't know how it's going to go. I hope I do well. I hope I can stay there. But just thinking about everything in the future, because this year I'm getting married, things are going to happen. It's just going to be crazy. You know, there's going to be wedding and honeymoon, and you're trying to think about like, oh my God, what am I doing with my life? When am I going to have kids? Am I going to have kids? I don't care either way, to be honest with you, but Amanda wants to have kids in the future. So it's like, when I pick this job, is it going to be the one that I can see myself working at for years and years and years? And so it really came down to some really nitpicky stuff, but I decided to go with the new job offer, even though it's an hour and a half away. So that also means my weekdays are shot. They're effectively don't exist, because I'm going to have to get up at 4 a.m. and leave by 6 so that I can get to work at 8. Because I want to give myself 2 hours right now in case there's traffic or anything. I'm hoping 2 hours is enough time, because good God, I do not want to leave any earlier than that. But I'll be working 8 to 5 at the new job, and then I'll come back home, which means probably at 6:30 or 7 is when I get home before I can even eat or anything. It's going to be interesting, but I think it's going to be worth it. I'm going to be doing some translating, which is really, really going to be cool. I'm excited for it. I'm also terrified of it. I know I said this before when I was translating or doing some translation for where I was working before, but they didn't really have me do too much. This one is more translation first and then like shipping and other help second. So if I can't do the translating, they're not going to want me. So I'm hoping my Japanese is to the place it needs to be in order to do like corporate talk almost. It's going to be terrifying. So I'm going to be trying to get myself hyped up for that. Have to get brand new clothes like button down shirts, dress pants, jacket. I'm not used to this. I mean, look, I wear freaking Dragon Ball shirts on my days off. Okay. I'm not used to that kind of life. So it's going to be interesting, but I'm not going to be moving yet because even though I still have like an hour and a half long drive, I have 6 months on my lease here, and we just renewed the lease. Well, I guess like 6 months ago, but we renewed it, and I'm not going to break that. So we're going to keep that schedule for now and see if the job is worth moving for. Then if it's good and everything's solid, then, you know, maybe I can move a little bit closer and I'll have some more time to do other things. I'm trying to think of anything else that's happened because I feel like so much has gone on in these past couple months that I can't even remember everything that's happened. But I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas and an awesome New Year's. I'm sorry that I haven't been responsive to like comments and messages and all that. I don't know. I just go focus on what I need to focus on, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do this thing, and I never get around to it, which is why I'm forcing myself to film this video so that you guys know I'm not just missing in action. I'm not just gone. I haven't forgot about the channel. Things have happened. And even with the Christmas break where I was going to film and I was going to do some more videos and maybe get a head start so that I could start this year off right, we ended up going to Atlanta for a week straight. Like we were there for, I would say about a week. So I had about 2 or 3 days to myself, which I've been playing Nier Automata. I don't know if I like that game or not. I'm almost done with it. I'm almost done with getting all the endings to get to the true ending, but I was so back and forth on it, I had no idea what I was doing. But I've been trying to take it easy and do other stuff like that. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope there's not a huge drought in your day-to-day content, but I just wanted to tell you what's going on and what's happening. I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say. I was going to film some stuff, but again, I just don't know when I'll be able to come back and film because this coming weekend is the first time that Amanda and I will be off on a weekend together and not going to Atlanta, at least for now that I'm aware of. Oh, also we bought a new car. That happened too. I forgot about that. Yeah. So we have a new car that we now have to pay for, but it's also the car that we're using to go to Atlanta and stuff. So it's not my car. We don't have to put as many miles on my car because I'm going to be going to this city that's an hour and a half away. So yeah, I forgot about that. That happened like the last week of December, right before the new year started. So again, everything has just been crazy. But what was I talking about before that? I don't even remember. We got a car and things happened. I think that's it. I'm going to just go ahead and go because, oh, I know what I was going to talk about. Okay. So the coming future. Okay. So Amanda and I are going to have a weekend off together for the first time in a really, really long time. So I think we're just going to chill, veg out, maybe go shop for stuff, but I really doubt it. I think we're both over people and we just want to be at home, play something, and just enjoy our time together. So she's off next weekend, and then the weekend after, I know she's off on Saturday for sure. So even if I filmed anything this past weekend, when you guys see this, I wouldn't have been able to prepare enough to maintain that momentum. So I'm thinking probably in February, I'll have been working, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, about 3 or 4 weeks. So hopefully I'll have an idea of how demanding it's going to be and what I need to do. If I need to study Japanese in my downtime, whatever it is, I can figure it out from there, and then I can film some stuff. So I am still planning on bringing the channel back. I want you guys to know it's not gone. I haven't forgotten about it. I haven't forgotten about you guys. The outpouring and love that I saw in the last video that I filmed, which was a couple months old now, was just amazing. And thank you guys so much for everything that you had. to offer, all the advice. It really kind of made me realize who I was too, you know, because it's like I see you guys as friends. You know, I'm an introvert, but you're in that circle. And that's why I feel so much pressure when I don't film anything or when I think it's not good enough, because I do care about each and every one of you guys. So thank you guys so much. If you're new to the channel or if you haven't seen any of my videos in a while, I'm very sorry that you're kind of coming across this weird moment in my life, but I'm excited for it. 2019 is going to be a good year. It's got to be. I won't let it be something different. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and shut up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your understanding. Hopefully this paints a decent picture of what's been going on behind the scenes. I hope that your guys' lives are not as crazy, and I'll see you guys when I can see you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ Let's Play.